Even though the demo of 2K hasn't really been that good, I think that 2K21 will be good. Let me show you why. Let's start off with Magic Johnson. He looks like he's going to be pretty good. And they brought back the OP behind the back, even though they literally took it out of the game last year. Now, let's bring back to the nice little step back that this guy's doing. He's not even dribbling the ball. That's kind of OP, you know. We might have to use that. Now let's talk about this guy. He's just not even there. That would be pretty fun to use. Now let's talk about the Pro Stick. Easy layup, right? No. But that doesn't matter. It's okay because Kawhi Leonard can still spin back from the three-point line and dunk it. But don't worry, that's not it. It gets better. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard can both green from full court. So it doesn't matter that the game is going to be bad because look at all this stuff. This game makes it good. Full court shot green every single time. I'll even give you guys more clips to show you guys that this guy can green consistently from full court. Isn't that gonna be fun? Come on, you guys already know. In park, oh, that's gonna be fun. So Paul George coming back green, Kawhi Leonard coming back green. I mean, we can really do it all in this game. That's gonna be pretty fun. But on a serious note, this cannot happen. This will be terrible if this is what the game is like. But I'm going to give you guys some reasons why this game will actually be pretty good when it comes out. So, starting off at number 1, we're going to have that dribbling is way better. It's way more smooth in this game than it has been in the past. We need more dribbling like 2K17 and 2K18. 2K19 was good, but it still wasn't the best. And 2K20 was just unacceptable how bad it was. There was literally one move that people would use, and that was the behind the back that I showed earlier in the video, and then they took it out of the game. So then there was no dribbling, and people just had to go to hop steps to get points. So that cannot happen again, but luckily, and I've been practicing in the 2KU, and it's actually going to be a pretty good year of dribbling. There's a lot of good moves, and I think it's going to be pretty fun to dribble this year. Coming in at number 2, we got a new park. This has pretty much been confirmed. It hasn't officially been confirmed, but I'm 99.9% sure that this is going to be in the game. They've had LD2K tweet at people with the eye emojis when they ask about the new park. They've gotten leaks about the new park. They had in the trailer the neighborhood about the 2K beach. So I'm pretty positive that it's going to be a new park, and that's pretty exciting for the new game. We've been needing a new park for a long time. It's been a neighborhood since 2K18. It was different in 2K18, but it was way worse than it is now. And so we just need some new things in 2K, and a new park would really fuel the community to be happy about the game, and it would really make it fun. And for the people that can't get the next gen, a new park would really make them happy, and I'm really excited for the new park. Number 3 is that builds are balanced. That is very good for this year because everybody was complaining last year about builds that could do everything. Yeah, if you have a build that can do everything, it's fun to use and it's good for content. But at the end of the day, we really just want to have fun and we want it to be even. And so we didn't want builds that could drive, shoot, and dribble. And so this year, you really got to pick what you want. If you want contact dunks and you want to dribble, then you got to choose the dribbling and slashing. If you want a build that can dribble and shoot, then the shooting and playmaking. But you can't really have a build that can do everything like last year's, like the slashing and shooting pie chart. That's not really a thing anymore, and it's not very good. So that is a good sign for balanced builds and balancing the game so that it's more fun and more even. And hopefully people won't get as lucky where they can just green half-court shots, one possession, drive down, break your ankles, and then between the legs dunk on you. But even though that was fun, I think it'll benefit the game more to have balanced builds and have the game balanced. So I'm really excited for that. And let's move on to point number 4. At number 4, we got the skill gap. The skill gap is very important because last year and the years past, every single 2K we've had where these terrible 2K players can come down and shoot a red release and it'll just go in, no matter if it's 100% contested, 0% contested. People just get so lucky in this game. And so since they've added the Pro Stick, which is way better than X if you're good with it, that's going to be really good for 2K because the good players are going to be good and the bad players are going to be bad. They need to make it where whites miss 90% of the time and you have to be able to green to be good. So a skill gap would be very good, and they've added that this year. So I'm really excited to see how that works, and I think it's going to be really good for the 2K community, and I think that a skill gap has been needed for a long time, and we finally got it. Number 5 is very good because the gameplay this year has looked very promising. With the dribbling has been way smoother, the jump shots have been way smoother, and the gameplay has just been less choppy. And last year the gameplay was terrible. You could barely do anything. You would lose stamina every single time you would move. It was just terrible. The gameplay was terrible last year, and this year it's looking pretty good. You don't lose stamina as easily this year, and everything is pretty good. Everything's pretty smooth. So I'm really excited to see what that looks like in the real game and park and stuff. And yeah, that's good for the 2K community. Moving on to number 6, we have variety. I kind of have already talked about this, but the variety is very good in this game because we have new builds that you can use that'll be interesting to test out. There's a lot of new dribble moves, a variety of dribble moves. There's the new spin, the behind the back is back, momentum is very good this year, and the new right stick function with the dribbling is very good. So I'm very excited to see the variety and how it plays out in the game. But I think that they did a good job of adding that variety this year, and I'm really excited to see how that works out. And let's move on to point number 7. Number 7 is that content will be great this year on YouTube because there's not that much stuff in 2K21 so far. But I think that once the game comes out, there will be a lot more things that we could do. And for the YouTubers that are good at making content, they're going to be very, very good at making content this year because there's going to be a lot of new stuff. And I think that the game is going to be more fun this year, and there's going to be a lot more to do. And so the content this year will be very good. So look out, turn on notifications on your favorite YouTuber, and they'll drop some bangers, trust me. Moving on to point number 8 is that next gen will be the best 2K ever. I don't really know if I have to explain myself for that. 2K16 was the best 2K ever so far. Actually, I think it was 2K17, but most people would say that it's 2K16, and that was the next gen at the time. So there's not really much to say about that. 2K21 on next gen, best game ever. Let's go. The rep system is always pretty good, but it's going to be really good for this year because number 1 in my career, the current gen will have a rep system. There's going to be completely new rewards from last year, and the people that grind for rep are going to be rewarded a lot. And the second thing about rep is that on the next gen, there's going to be a whole different rep. So there's going to be 2 rep systems in 1 year. And so the rep system will be very good for people that grind rep. Let's say someone gets legend on current gen, boom, they get all the rewards for that. And then they move on to next gen and they get legend. They literally get 2 full rep systems of rep and rewards just for playing 1 year of a game. So I'm very excited for that. There's going to be a lot of rewards this year, and I'm very excited to see what those are. A lot of you won't agree with me on this one, but the devs are being smart. To split the team into 2 to work on the individual games, that means we're going to get new things for both games. I know that's going to be like, oh, the next gen is going to be better. Like, obviously it's going to be better. There's going to be more new stuff on that. But since they split the teams into 2, there's still going to be a lot of new stuff with the current gen. So the people that can't get the next gen, they're going to be excited for the current gen because there's going to be a lot of new stuff on that and a lot of new stuff on the next gen. So we're going to get double the content in 1 year. So I think that that's going to be really good. And I'm really excited to see what the new things are, the new animations. They already said they're going to add new dunks, the new rewards for the rep, and just stuff like that. I'm really excited. So that'll be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be dropping videos every other day, so turn on notifications to be ready for those. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.